All right, so good morning, class. Today we're going to be talking about counting. Now, Morgan, how high can you count?
I can count to 15.
Michelle, how high can you count?
16.
You can count to 16. Wow, we already got some one-uppers in here. All right, so do you guys know what the term more or greater means?
More means like that you have, so you have bigger
You can give
amount.
me an example if you need to.
So like 2 pennies and 3 pennies.
Okay,
3 is more than 2.
okay. Michelle, do you know what the word less or fewer means?
You don't have as many.
Okay. So what about the word equal?
The amount is the same. So 3 equals 3.
Okay. So now if Michelle has 4 cookies and Morgan, you have 2 cookies, is that equal?
No,
No. Who has more cookies?
Michelle.
Michelle does. Michelle, who has less cookies?
Morgan does.
Morgan does. Alrighty. So I'm going to show you a picture, and we're going to talk about this picture, alright? There we go. So in this picture, it is myself as a much younger teacher, and on the left is one of my dear friends, Sarah. Now on Sarah's desk, she has 6 Rice Krispie treats, and on my desk, I have 0. So what do you guys notice about this picture?
She looks excited.
She does look excited. How do you think Holly feels in this picture? How do you think I feel in this picture?
Upset.
I think I feel upset. I probably did feel upset when I took this. All right, so who has more Rice Krispie treats?
Sarah.
Sarah. Michelle, who has less Rice Krispie treats?
You do.
We do. Can you guys help me count the number of Rice Krispie treats that Sarah has? So if we start over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many do I have?
None.
None. That's right. All right, so now I'm going to give you guys your own Rice Krispie treats, and we're going to talk about making them equal and more and less than. All right.
Can we open them? Can we open them?
You can. We're going to be touching them, so I don't want to open them. Yeah. So please don't open Rice Krispie treats until we're done with the lesson. I know they were really good, and I know I want to eat them, but we can't eat them yet. Okay. So let's count together. Morgan, how many Rice Krispie treats do you have?
1, 2, 3.
Michelle, how many do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Great. Now we're going to count them as a total. All right. So how many do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Perfect. So Michelle, how many do we have total?
8.
We have 8 total. And you have 5, and Morgan has 3. So who has more Rice Krispie treats?
Michelle.
Michelle. Who has less Rice Krispie treats?
I do.
You do. All right. So can you guys show me a way where everybody has the same amount of Rice Krispie treats? Yeah. All right. So what did you do, Michelle?
I gave Morgan one of mine.
How did that make you feel?
Well, now it's equal.
It is equal. Does it make you guys feel good? Is that the same amount?
I think it's fair that way.
You think it's fair? That's good. All right. So now, let's see. We're going on to lesson 2. Normally in a classroom, this would be 2 days worth of lessons, but since it's kindergarten, they're really short. So for lesson 2, we're going to review what we did today. So I'm going to make these uneven once more, and we're going to recount how many Rice Krispie treats we have. So Morgan, how many treats do you have today?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Michelle, how many do you have today?
1, 2.
And Morgan, can you count the total number of Rice Krispie treats?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Perfect. So Morgan, how would we make these even or equal to each other?
I would give her 2, so she has 4 and I have 4.
Woo, wonderful. Good job, guys. All right, so now I'm going to show you picture number 2. All right, and on picture number 2, how many Rice Krispies treats do I have?
2.
1, 2. And Michelle, can you help me count how many treats Sarah has?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool. And now as a total, can you guys count together how many treats we all have? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wonderful job, guys. All right, so are they fair?
No.
No. Why are they not fair?
Sarah has 2 more than you.
That's right. All right, so if you were here, how would you make this a fair and equal amount? Michelle?
Sarah would need to give you some.
Morgan, how many would Sarah need to give me?
2.
She would need to give you 2, but then that would give me 4, and Sarah would only have 2.
Oh, she would only give you 1.
There we go. All right, so if Sarah gave me 1, how many would I have?
3.
3. Michelle, how many would Sarah have?
She would have 3.
Awesome job, guys. All right, so next, we're going to review some of the terms we learned yesterday. Morgan, can you tell me the word less means?
Less means fewer than the amount. Well, if you're comparing 2 groups, less is when you have fewer the amount of objects in the other person.
Okay. Michelle, what does the word greater mean?
Means more.
It means more than. All right. What does the word equal mean?
The same amount.
All right. So we already looked at picture number 2, and we discussed the differences. All right. So now I'm going to give you some tools to use, and we're going to answer these questions together. All right. So I'm going to give Morgan 4 yellow squares and Michelle 4 green squares. I want you to lay them out on your desk as we have in this picture here. Awesome. All right, so now I want you to talk amongst yourselves. We're going to do a 2-minute discussion with each other, all right? So I'm going to read you the questions, and I'm going to give you 2 minutes to come up with an answer. You can write it on your paper for each of these questions. So our first question says, how many yellow counters are there? Our second question says, how many green counters? And our third is the number of yellow counters greater than, less than, or equal to the number of green counters. All right? Your 2 minutes has begun.
1, 2, 3, 4 green counters.
And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow counters. So we both have 4. They're equal.
All right, you guys done? All right, so now, the first question reads, how many yellow counters are there? So Michelle, you have the green ones. Morgan, you have the yellow ones, right? Okay, so Michelle, how many yellow counters does Morgan have?
Morgan has 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow counters.
Awesome, and Morgan, how many green counters does Michelle have?
4.
She has 4, all right. So, is the number of yellow counters greater than, which means more, less than, which is less, or equal to, which is the same amount, the number of green counters? So, do you guys have the same amount of counters?
Yes, it's equal.
Yeah, all right, good job, guys. All right, so now we're going to go on to the next picture. And in this picture, there's a little more. All right, so 9, 7, okay. So you already have 4, so 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to take these. Can you hand me the green ones? Thank you. All right, so now I'm going to give you all of those red ones. I didn't have it earlier. All right, so now I want you to lay them out on your desk as you see in this picture here.